Who gets hotter than hot?
Yeah, don't adjust your eyes, fellas. Pharaohs. It's Hoogan, cough, cough. Yes, I'm in a frog suit. No, you cannot pull this off. Let's get it down.
Okay, let's go.
To the park, green fleece on my back, Velcro under the chin. Yeah, I'm carrying the track. Right, please, slow. Wagging to the snare. All that was looking mad, but I really do not care. See a Doberman flexing, trying to guard his little click. I just hop over a puddle, leave him looking mighty sick. You a basic brown mutt, I'm a neon amphibian, stepping in the dog club, changing the meridian. Your bark is kind of loud, but your bite is just a joke. I don't even got a growl, I just hit him with the croak.
That's my voice.
Make way for Hoogan. Hey, I have to pause it. Can you guys hear it, or is it quiet? Can you guys hear it okay? Why do I feel like it sounds quiet? It's fine. It sounds quieter, though. Something's up. Mahjong to you, Tiff. Mahjong to everyone. Listen, it is Disaster Friday. I'm reading through the chat right now. Holy shit, you guys. Holy shit. First of all, first disaster, turd had dinner. Okay? Second disaster, Mia's camper. What? First of all, Cracker Barrels, love them. Second of all, Tampa, uh-oh. Third of all, camper? Did someone take your window? Sounds like a disaster. Sounds like a disaster. And Meineke didn't even know that was a thing anymore. Made it to Herkimer, New York for Herkimer Diamonds. Says okie dokie. I don't know what that means, but it sounds fancy and I'm happy for you. Tish is here. Everybody's here. Donna is here. Donna Barkley. Donna, thank you so much. Thank you so much, by the way. I got your Cash App. I appreciate it. Cash App's been fucking me, but it's fine. We're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. And it still went through. So thank you very much. Also, Dick's Guns. How are you doing, Dick's Gun? Dick's Gun, not plural. Just one gun out of your dick. I appreciate that. So guess what? That is horrible. That is horrible. Also, fuck barbecue on roller skates is funny. But I'm telling you, when they accuse you, that means they were doing it. That's projection, Derek. And you don't deserve that. You deserve so much better. So much better. And it's okay to be disappointed right now. You trusted someone and they hurt you. Fuck them. You know, how dare he? Is your Hoogan okay? Were you able to get your Hoogan back at least? Do we need to press charges? Do I need to go to his fucking house? Also, hello, Unforgettable. Baby girl, how are you doing, hun? How's your daughter? How's everybody? Tish, are you feeling okay? Are you feeling good? Mia would like to know. Tiff, a mahjong to you, hun. Audio is good, says Darlene. Budman's wife 92. Hello, Darlene. How are you doing? Saving lives again. Laura is here. Hello, Laura. I cannot wait to see Laura in a week. She's going to be here in Austin. Very exciting. You're going to see the Avett brothers, right? With Andrew. Cute couple, got married. Got married during our time with this experiment, this great experiment of YouTube. They were our first cult wedding. We have a cult baby, cult grandbabies on the way. Military ma, having cult grandbabies, right? And first of all, great name. Quiet cruciverbalist. Interesting. What does that mean? I love it. Praxis equali. Hello. The quartz that looks like diamonds from the backwoods that look like depression. The backwood, the cigars? The cigars? You sent a Zelly? I will have to check, Laura. I will have to check. It did. Thank you, Laura. You're about to get some big boy on the fucking roof. What's a herky diamond? I thought a herky is a... Let me put myself on here. What am I doing? I thought a herky is like when... Let me change John Cena. Hold on. How do we change John Cena? Because John Cena is giving out news tonight. I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know if he's still a heel. I have to change it before I come back. How do I fix John Cena? How do I do this? I don't know if what he's going to say is good or bad for the business, so I have to wait. What should we do? We know Stone Cold is. Well, just in case John Cena is doing a bad, we're going to do the choking out John Cena. How about that? And good. And everything went white, and I have to restart it. This is great. Okay, I'm back. But I went with Select Board Bob. I'm Bob now. Okay, the nodes are out for real. Laura, also stop that, Laura. Laura, I'm going to have to give you the... Oh, and it's the screenshot with the Young Jerks banner too. Damn it. I keep doing that. I don't think it's good to have I don't care. Like, I'll promote Uncle Mike. He fucking rules. But like putting other people, I feel like I don't want to piss him off and have his... Actually, what if I do that? I'm going to get Deb's banner or whatever it is. You know how Baby James steals banners? What if I steal branding? What if I take that thing? What is it called? Their logos, and I put them up in the corner. I'm going to go steal. I'm going to put everyone's logo in the corner of my lives. This is going to be fun. You can't see me, so I am John Cena. Good. Excellent. Today I've chosen Select Board Bob until we find out what John Cena did. Yes, exactly. I thought Herkies were cheerleading. That's what I thought. A cruciverbalist is a lover of crosswords? Oh, that's awesome. I love crosswords. So I'm a cruciverbalist? This is exciting. You like Big Boy? Okay, well, then we'll do Big Boy. This is a shout out to everybody. And also, special shout out, thank you to Laura and to Donna Barkley. Laura, I was going to cleanse everyone with that dog, the Chihuahua. Tiki, 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 doo. But I'm not going to do that today. That's your gift. I'm not going to show the haunted Chihuahua, but I will show you this.
Get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't been on the roof. Never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't lay on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy grill on the roof. Never seen a big boy grill on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy grill on the roof. Big boy grilling on the roof. Big boy grilling on the roof. Big boy ain't grilling on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Big boy ain't driving on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. How you do it like that? Damn, you got tools on your back. Driving on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Shit, big boy get loose. Shit, big boy get loose. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. I ain't never, shoot, he's falling on the roof. I ain't never see a big boy hop on the roof. How you do it like that? Shit, you just like a back. Shit, pick up your back. I ain't never see a big boy get on the roof. Get on the roof. Get on the roof. Get your ass out the roof. Get your ass back out the roof. I ain't never see a big boy leap on the roof. Take a big ass off.
Dude, this Herkimer Diamond or whatever is interesting. Yeah, she went. This is like watching Marcus. Did you go? Did you go to Herkimer? Herkimer? Is it Herkimer or Herkimer? Herkimer? Colloquialism. Diamonds are exceptionally clear, naturally double terminated quartz crystals discovered in Herkimer County, New York. Herkimer, it doesn't matter. And surrounding area. Blood diamonds in New York. Is that what you're trying to say? I have tarp. I think you mean tarp, not taro. Do you have potatoes on your window? If you have Hawaiian potatoes on your window, you have to tell us and Gorilla Tape. It's working. Okay, good. Good. You like the background? Good. We're going to keep Bob. We'll keep it until I can find another one in a minute. Because I need to, it's not right to have other people's logos on. Then what if I say something? What if I say something controversial? I don't want it to fall back and slap Uncle Mike in the face. You're the Chihuahua's attorney. Laura went and got her bar license so that she can practice and support the Chihuahua. Bob is my meeting spirit animal. Girl Ryan, he's inside of all of us. Bob is inside of you right now. Bob is so fascinating. I hope he's doing well. Mercury's definitely in Gatorade. Derek got cheated on, so we're all going to send the best vibes to him. Mia's window is destroyed, so we're going to send the best vibes to her. You're going to aggressively call your mother-in-law a cruciverbalist. Titties on your big. Exactly. Titties on his back. You're jealous of that. You know, I was thinking about how Big Boy on the Roof kind of looked like this one basketball player. And then right when I was thinking it, it's so weird. I'm not saying I did it with my mind, but if I did, that'd be pretty cool. Like I would never make someone fall, but he fell forward on his belly and it reminded me of the part where he's dancing. And I was like, this is just perfect. Also, you met a couple mining for their ring. Oh, nothing inside of Darlene, that's for sure. One of your children went to Herkimer Mine for a wedding set. So wait, so you can just go to a mine and you can just like get a diamond and be like, this is mine. Will you marry me? And then give it. And that's, Would you rather someone go to the store and buy your diamond or go out into a mine and mine for it? I've been to Herkimer, love it there. Like the rocks. I might have a rock problem. Uh-oh. Too many rocks? Too many rocks in your pockets? Puerto Rico's potato is a yucca. A juca. Oh, interesting. So if you were to call yourself potato, you'd be a Puerto Rican juca. Interesting. You're here, never fear. Hello, Peta. How are you doing? Dude, Larry Bird Museum, please go. By the way, Winning Time is one of the greatest shows I've ever seen. It's incredible. It's all about basketball and the rise of the Lakers and Magic Johnson. And let me tell you something. They did Larry Bird so dirty in that. Dylan told me that they were supposed to have Bo Burnham play Larry Bird, but then something happened with COVID. And so they ended up like with how they were filming it. So they ended up with this other guy and they put fake acne all over him. And yeah, Larry Bird had bad skin, but it wasn't that bad. Like, he looked like the guy in Scary Movie, Christopher, what's his name? He with the hand where he's like, let me put this in the potatoes in his face. Like, it was unreasonable acne. It was unreasonable. How many rock hounds are in this chat? Yes, how many? Only pens. Uh-oh. Okay, starring that's Darlene. Do I need to make you an Only Pens logo shirt? Because I will. Okay. Are they quartz or diamonds? They maybe both. Who knows? Who knows anymore? 7.4 hardness, just like me. Just kidding. I'm so sorry. Do not cancel me. You know what? Let's go back. Let's go back to the theme song. I'm too much right now.
Queen suit on, yeah, I'm wildin' and approving. Your boy's looking tragic. My swagger is magic. I'm taking your bitches. It's honestly classic. Yeah, I said it. The fattest got to hear me, God. Leave your boys to the least.
Pausing it. I've actually been to Kelsey Grammer's house when I lived in LA. I played the piano from Frasier. I died that day. I'm starring this. I have so many questions. What did the piano smell like? What did the keys smell like? What did they feel like? What song did you play? Why, how, where, when, and what? That's amazing. That's amazing. Also, RIP to you. I would have also fainted, possibly died. I would have been like Maris. You would never see me. I'd be in a float tank. Really? What happened? Did you get seduced by Kelsey Grammer? Tell me the truth. Take my strong hand. That one. Yes. Yes, that's what they made Larry Bird look like. They made him look like, take my strong hand. They made him look just like that guy. Ugh. You're friends with his wife's cousin who lived with him. They were both out of town, though. Oh, was this the wife who was on Real Housewives or whatever? Damn, PETA. We're going to have you on to give us the deets sometimes. Alice Cooper had a bar called Cooperstown. I believe it. I believe it. I absolutely believe it. I need to know more. You ate their UK chocolate. You swam in their pool. You saw all of his awards and everything. Oh my God. Did you get to meet him? Yeah, Camille. Did you meet him and Camille? You knew Camille? Or Camille's cousin? Oh shit. You feel like you've been hit by a truck, but it was a magic truck that fixed your lifelong deficiency. I'm too tired to elaborate, but I feel my energy increasing slowly day by day. Excellent. Baby steps, baby steps. You'll get there. You'll get there. You just had a surgery, right? I hope you're feeling better. If there's anything we can do, let me know. How are you feeling about the hospital food now? How do you feel about it? Better? Worse? Frasier is a comfort show. Mine was Roseanne, and I loved Frasier. I called it Brother Brother. It was very good. They were out of town. Dude, that would be so cool to hang out at a celebrity's house when they're out of town. But also, what is it about becoming a rich celebrity where all of a sudden that's okay? Have you noticed that? That, like, I don't know, maybe I'm not saying all rich people do this, but it's really odd to me. I've been poor my whole life and I'm fine with it. It's just how life is. Fucking I'm doomed to be poor and I'm fine with it. But I will say one of the things that, well, I wouldn't say I'm fine with it, but I mean, I'll deal, but like one of the things that I wonder about is like people get richer and it seems like they let more people do more shit for them and in their lives. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Let me put it this way. If I deliver something to another poor person's house, like when I'm doing Uber Eats, you're leaving that shit on the porch, okay? It's going on the porch, or you don't even enter the gate. You call them and they make sure they come out and they get their food, right? But if I ever had to deliver it to a rich person's house, the amount of times they're like, just walk in the foyer. And I'm like, what's a foyer? They're like, go into the living room, go through the back gate and put it, in here, and the door should be unlocked, or here's a code to get it. Like, people are just so open with like, yeah, just come in my fucking house. Like, it's weird. When you get richer, are you just like, hey, welcome to my home. Come in and throw your shit everywhere. Come in whenever you want. Like, did they just, and the amount of friends I've had who are like, oh, I've been hanging out at Ben Affleck's house. He's not around. Or, I had a friend who house sat for, what's his name? The fucking atheist comic. I can't even remember his name right now, but Trump fucking hates him. Just, you know what I mean? Like people are just, especially rich comics, they're just like, I'm not going to be there, but just enter the home. It's like, don't come in my fucking house. Why do rich people let you in their house so much? It's weird. It's weird. Miss Parks, how are you doing? I was just thinking about you too the other day. How are you doing, ma'am? Are you doing okay, Miss Parks? I hope you're healthy and happy. I hope you're healthy and happy. Tish, too. She's fucking healing. She's healing and dealing, you guys. Okay? She feels like she got hit by a truck, but she's getting better. Do I get a sticker or something? You do. I'm actually, by the way, I'm going to be posting soon. I'm glad you reminded me of that, Donna. You're going in the list to get the sticker pack, but I'm also going to be sending out stickers to people, and I'm going to be hitting everyone up either through here or through email soon. I want us to vote on, because, okay, I can do 5. All right. I have 4 already on the order. 2 came in. I sent 1 back because I'm sorry. It's not like I'm a perfectionist, but the outlining is so off center. It fucking pissed me off and you can barely read the words. So that one I'm waiting to come back. I just need to see the proof on that one. And then there's 2 more that are on the way. They're in production, but there's 1 more that I haven't decided on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post the stickers and I'm going to let you guys, I'm thinking of doing like a poll on the community page, vote on the 5th one. Okay. Diet Jello sucks. Yeah. Tiff got open heart surgery and she's fucking making it. This is the first open heart surgery in the cult. It's very impressive. She's back. She's in the chat. Nothing's going to stop her. Okay, that's where we're at. All right. So he was doing a stage show. Oh, Kelsey? Kelsey is a girly name, but he's all right. Well, toss salad and scrambled eggs, Laura. Toss salad and scrambled eggs for sure. It's not like it would be hard to find if you tried to rip them up. That's what I'm saying is like, but it's like, I'm not saying like, I'm not even thinking like worrying about people robbing. It's just like, do you just become more open to total strangers, I guess, because you have to hire them to do a bunch of stuff or what? You just know her cousin. Okay. She's back in the UK. Good. What's enough true crime? No one is coming in my house if I'm not there. Yeah, good point. That's how I feel. I'm like, I don't like anyone in my house. You know what I mean? Like at all. The amount of people who are like, come on in. It's like weird. And I was filming the other day doing delivery driving, right? And I think my next thing I might do is I might film possibly working with I'm thinking about applying to, not really, I might not have to apply. Some of these places they've already agreed. They're like, yeah, you could just come on and work with us for a week. But I'm thinking of the School for the Blind. I want to kind of get insight on that. And I'm in email talks with someone about that. But it's interesting because it's, you know what? I get invited into more weird backyard barbecues delivering stuff, or like into some stranger's big ass house. But like getting into some of these places to try to talk to them about this project, it's impossible. People don't let you into places. You're doing much better. Good. I was in for a whole week. Felt like a compassionate prison. It's heavy, but I'm in love with the nurses now big time. Good. Ooh. Like in love? Or like love? If you have a sick kitty, oh, like a puss. Uh-oh. Hey, thank you for being here. You still look like you got attacked by a shark, dude. Me too. I look like a walking shark attack. I feel like everybody kind of looks like we've been assaulted by a shark at one point or another, right? You'll vote? Because there's some cute ones, but I'm like, I'm not saying you can have too much Hoogan, but I don't want to overwhelm you with Hoogan. I have other concepts and ideas. Okay? So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. There's a couple of good ones, though. You're changing your name to Fish. Age of Nefarious Fish? Good. Braille is fun to learn. Well, they do a thing where they let you drive or ride around on a bike and you kind of describe like a tour guide stuff to people. And my buddy used to do it. And he's like, I just make shit up. And I'm like, what? Yeah, I scaled back the hours on one of my jobs that I really hate. And I thought this will be a fun opportunity because I have like Uber Eats I've had for years, but I only do it like every once in a while. Like if I need extra cash for something, just an emergency, if, I don't have a lot of gigs coming up, it's just like a little side thing. And also because like my field work with PI stuff doesn't pay. So there's a lot to do there. And I was like, well, I could do that. But I used to work in a coffee shop. I've worked in radio and done all these things. And I thought it would be interesting to work on a project that I've been filming where I'm going around, and it's not like Dirty Jobs with Micro. It's a little different, but I've been kind of talking to people and seeing if they'll let me film them when I do deliveries to talk to them about stuff. I wasn't inspired by, but I thought it was really interesting when I saw this kid on TikTok who's going up to people and being like, how'd you make your money? And I was like, what the fuck? You don't just ask people that, But he was brave, and people love talking about how they made their money, it turns out. And I thought it was very fascinating. So I was thinking like, it doesn't have to be about money, but like, let's just talk to people and find out, like almost like man on the street, but I come to your house. Does that make sense? But then I was thinking of like doing that with people who work different jobs, like trying to do it with them. It also had a lot to do with, I was watching some old Real World, and I was thinking about how funny it was when they make the whole Real World cast go into a job that they don't want to do or they've never done before, and seeing them adapt to it. And they only worked there like 3 weeks, and it just fascinated me. And I was like, man, it really took them 3 weeks to learn how to mix a juice. Like, it's fascinating. So yeah, I was thinking about like going around and just kind of sampling different jobs and seeing how they work, and then kind of putting them up against others to see what's doable in what economy and what city, specifically Austin. Ideally, one day I'd like to visit other cities and try it. It would be fun. And I'm just interested in it. I have some old footage from when I worked a very temporary job for 1 week canvassing, and I thought that was really fun. And then another from when I worked at the coffee shop, and in one of them I fall down, and that's very fun. I could be the price master for hire. That is true. I would absolutely do that in someone's front yard. If you hire me, I will come to your house. Hello. I love you too, Noelle. You are number 16. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Man on the porch. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. This is another thing is like, also Miss Parks going to bed. Good night, Miss Parks. Sweet the dreams to you, Miss Parks. Very sweet. I just think that, I don't know. I think that there's a lot of people who, like me, get bored really easily. I get not even bored. I just feel like sometimes I feel trapped in things. And I like to show people that there's like a lot of options. A lot of people think there's only one way out of a situation or into a situation, or even if it's not a situation, there's only one answer. And I'm like, let's see. I had someone tell me once that basically like it was the worst fucking job they ever had was at like Facebook, and then I had another person tell me that the best fucking job they ever had was garbage man. And it was a woman. Her and her husband were both working for the city doing garbage, but finding out how much they make an hour, they make like $30 an hour. And actually, to this point, they are desperately in need of poll workers here in Texas, especially in like Williamson County and Austin and stuff. I was actually thinking of doing that, but the problem with that, because I already talked to some people about, excuse me, going to a polling center, is that they don't let you film. It's like illegal or something. So I don't know how I would do that. Yeah, and that's another thing. Maybe, dude, exactly. The data farms, holy shit. I drove by a data farm yesterday and it blew my fucking mind. Like they're so big. They're really scary looking, and the air feels different. It smells different. There's something wrong with them. I don't like them at all. I'm not into them. Dude, social media management jobs blow chunks. They're just a lot of sitting around. You're slowly dying. Me too. We all are. Also, here's the thing. I wonder if, because like, look, you said you have scoliosis. It's hard to do your job. Everything hurts. There's a lot of weird jobs out there too. I'm trying to get to those. Like, what are the weirdest jobs? Maybe someone who perhaps can't sit all day shouldn't be doing something where they sit all day. Well, then what else do you do? And if, let's say you have scoliosis, or let's say you have like anxiety and you need to work from home, I think it would be interesting to see what else is going on with that. What? Bullhorn Betty filed a lawsuit in Tennessee? Oh, good. I hope she loses. Who's she suing? She's suing Steve for wearing flip-flops? Yeah, illegal or something. Yeah, they're like, nah, you can't film in here. Are you fucking crazy? I'm like, oh, kind of. My friend was a street sweep driver. He made awesome money, found cool stuff in cash lot. Yeah. So the garbage girl and her husband, let's talk found objects. And it's not all diving. Like they found a body once. Like there's crazy shit in the garbage. You know what I mean? Yeah, but they just go like door to door and pick up the trash and just toss it in that big truck. And she's like, dude, she's found stereo systems and stuff. All kinds of stuff. One guy threw out a bike, and it was just like the frame of the bike and the front tire. And she said, there's something about this. It looks very vintage, And she said it looked like it was from like the 70s. And so she takes it, she goes home, she looks at this like famous brand of Italian bicycle from like the 70s or 80s. Like and it's worth like thousands and thousands of dollars, like just the frame. So she was able to like fucking pawn it and stuff, which is crazy. You look like an old Van Patten. Who's Van Patten? How do I know that name? Too many trips coming up to find a job right now. Maybe for the holidays, something will turn up. Dude, mall jobs are crazy too. Have you ever worked a mall job? I used to work mall jobs in college. Those are nuts. Those are nuts. Bodies in the dumpster, big time. Big time. Parents of a missing child in LE, I believe. Oh, great. So she's suing Sebastian Rogers' family. God, she's such a piece of shit. What a piece of shit. 8 is enough. WKRN News. The Karen News. I believe it. Okay, I'm gonna let the song go, and then we're gonna do general discussion. You guys can call in. No, it wasn't Fotis Dulos. It is missing. No, this was here in Texas. This was a while back. This is like, so here it's like a big biking town because of Lance. And there's a Mellow Johnny's or whatever up the street. People here steal bikes like a motherfucker. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's bad. You can actually go get your bike. Like, you get what do you call it? Like a license plate for it here, but it doesn't have to be on it. It's just like a serial number type of thing that you register with the city. So many bikes get stolen. So many bikes get stolen. Betty Broderick died. Who is Betty Broderick? Who is that? Hold on a second. Let's find out. Who is Betty Broderick? Oh, shit. San Diego woman a former La Jolla socialite. Betty and her husband, Dan, a prominent attorney, had a tumultuous split. Following their divorce, Betty felt spurned and mistreated by Dan, who had an affair with his assistant, Linda, and gained custody of their children. On November 5th, 1989, Betty entered her ex-husband's home and shot him and his new wife as they slept. Her first trial resulted in a hung jury, but she was convicted of 2 counts of second-degree murder in 1991 and sentenced to 32 years to life. Betty was denied parole several times. She died of natural causes on May 8th, 2026 at the age of 78 while incarcerated. Her case became a national sensation, highlighting themes of divorce, betrayal, and mental health, and inspired multiple books and television movies. Wow. Damn. So she did that shit. She did that shit, and now she's dead. Damn. Damn. Dude, you worked at a DQ Orange Julius? I love Orange Julius. I love it. What? It better be about how fucked she is. Hey, look at this fucked up idiot. Look at this dumb bitch. Look at her fucking up missing persons and murdered kids cases. Hey, look at how this woman makes everything about her. And she's a psycho and she lies about being a PI. Cool. Hey, check out this cat killer right here. Is that what it's called? Is it called She Fucked with Cats? Is that Erica Morse's documentary? Is it called She Fucked with Cats? Erica Morse is a woman who pretended to be a PI in Texas so that she could destroy a case of a missing and then ended up being killed little girl named Haley Dunn. And her mother and her mother's boyfriend were both thought to be the killers or the boyfriend. And then Erica decided to do a bullhorn Betty, but also lie and pretend to be a PI. And then I believe, rumor has it, and this is a rumor, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, starts fucking the bio dad or something. And like literally just gross. Has a husband, but still fucks around, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Also killed some cats, pretended she didn't, harasses people. She's JLR. But also lies about being a PI. She's JLR. She's Lady JLR. But also kills cats. Abandoned some kittens in a house, let them run away and die because she didn't want to pay her landlord, and then left him to deal with that responsibility. Also fucked up the Delphi case. She's a nasty woman. Horrible woman. Anyway, they're making a documentary about her, and they should call it She Fucked with Cats. Terrible, terrible human being, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. Some Delphi people are so sick of her that they hired a production company to make a doc about her. Good. They need to, because she's a piece of shit. The way she treated her landlord, the way she squatted, she didn't pay her rent. And she also, there's an entire Facebook page dedicated to her. Have you seen her? Stay away from her. She's crazy. She also doesn't even have her fucking car tags. Her car's not even registered. Her license plate is out of date. She doesn't have a PI license. She never got her license. And she runs around lying about having it. And she goes on Vinnie Politan, who is a fucking idiot, pardon my French, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only, even though it's not entertaining. That idiot scumfuck puts her on his show all the time and calls her an expert because he does absolutely no vetting whatsoever. Yeah, she's not a journalist either. She's a nothing. She's a nothing and a nobody. And she literally tried to blame the mother of a dead child for killing her daughter, which the mother did not do. Okay. And she based it all around finding a small book that was like the little book of witches, like a Hot Topic book in her house. She's like, she's satanic. She killed her. God, what a piece of shit. Yeah, I did a show on her. The cat killer one. Oh, he looked like okay. Dude, Larry Bird. It always comes back around to Larry Bird, doesn't it? She passed out magnets for radio stations at booths. Dude. She doesn't even know what magnets are anyway. She thinks they're miracles. She's an idiot. Donna Barkley says, ooh, yeah, she's very controversial. I have a plan to get us all together. I'm writing a horror movie script. Next 2 weeks, I'm making a trailer for a contest to win $100,000 to make my little movie, so you'll all be hired. Yes. Can I get murdered first? I'm so excited. I hope your script gets picked up. You should call it Erica Morse. Make it a documentary. Submit it. You will win. Darlene, I worked in a mall, Walden Books. I used to love Walden Books. When a psych student was knifed in a car in a JCPenney parking lot. Oh my God. Oh, outside of a JCPenney's, it's so sad. Oh, yes, we will all act in your film. And then we will go find your ex and we will scream at him and throw potatoes at him. Okay, we're going to speaking of Derek, hey, look, we're going to let the song go.
Walk past the water bowl.
We do have to get work out of the way first. Mitty would like to do special effects. Can we agree with that? Is that possible? And JG Cruz is here. Hello. Say hello to Colt Baby. Say hello to Colt Baby. We continue.
A little wink, got a poodle and a bug, both offering a drink. Your boyfriends are sniffing each other's jump out of tree trunk. These bitches want a prince, well I'm the green prince of funk. Got a Frenchie on my left, got a husky on my right. I'm looking so fly, I'm looking out of sight. I'm a cold-blooded killer in a warm-blooded body, rolling through the dog park, turning it into a party. Y'all are chasing tennis balls, I'm chasing finer things like a reservation for two, fit for a frog king.
Pausing it again. We have great news. Colt Baby is now normal and happy and no longer screaming 24/7. We have made it. Yes, dude. Thank you, Colt Baby. Thank you, Colt Baby, for calming the fuck down and giving your mommy some rest. What a cutie. I'm so excited. This is great. This is great news. That's the mitzvah. Should we learn to play? Dude, there's a Mahjong uprising. Should we? Because I'm kind of obsessed with it. I'm a little obsessed with it. Yes, of course. Okay, then we're going to do Mahjong. We're going to do Mahjong. We'll figure it out. Can Colt Baby learn Mahjong? How do we do that?
Pop, 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 make way for Hoogan. Green suit on, yeah, I'm wildin', I'm grooving. Your boy's looking tragic, my swagger is magic. I'm taking your bitches, it's honestly classic. Yeah, shut it, the fattest 15 million. Be the boys on release, got a million yards. I wanna wanna mention Marcus, cause he's on this track. I'm flying, I'm floating like Shaq. I know for a fact I'm not on Epstein's list. I got my own fill with the bitches I kiss. I ain't got ticks, my DJ's beat matching. I ain't got fleas, that's my DJ that's scratching. I got mojo, I got swagger, I strut right past you, dog. You just a slut. Bitches be thirsty, I'm a man's nightmare. The Dow is at 50, so I don't care.
Hold on. Infant massage. Why did I read that as infant message? My brain is fried. Did it help? Colt baby is on fire. Okay. He is freaking out about a final tomorrow. Why? Why? Also, be careful if you post your script in Discord. Okay? We just be careful, you know? We don't know how many little shitties are out there. Might have a little PTSD, but it's fine. Colt baby gave you PTSD. That's how you know she's working. Okay? Charlotte's working her magic. Eldest son, 16 months of it. Oh, geez. Of colic? We got a colicky baby over here. Mitty's going to do the special effects. Derek Tish is in. She's in. Is Mahjong STEM approved? I have no idea. I don't know, but if it's not, we're going to pretend it is, okay? Okay? We named 5 puppies, Freddie Mercury, Kate Bush, Cher, David Bowie. Dude, wait, 1, 2, 3. That's only 4. Or did you name one Kate and the other one Bush? Dude, can we talk about Nancy for a second? Look, you know I love Brian Enton. You know I love his hair. Okay? You know I love everything about him. But getting Dr. Brucata, Dr. Ann, getting all the fucking behavioral analysts together and saying, who do you think did it? That was a nightmare. I'm sorry. I couldn't sit through it. I was like, they're all on the edge of their seat to get their shit in. It was like watching a Royal Rumble. Everybody's got an opinion on this. I just want to know what John Douglas thinks. I just want to know John Douglas's opinion. Okay? They're all great, but goddamn, some of it was very reaching. It was like, okay, let's calm down. I mean, there were a lot of packages on the doorstep. Did anybody look into Uber driver? I've said this before. What do you call it? Delivery drivers, Amazon, shit like that. Anything like that? What about the cops? It just seems very weird. It seems very weird. We discovered it was the formula. We found the right one for it. Got her on reflux medicine. Both have turned her into a completely different baby. Are you sure you didn't just grab the wrong baby at the store? Make sure. Make sure. You locked yourself out of Discord again. I'll get you back in. I'll get you back in. We'll handle it. And also a good toot will help. That is true. A good toot will help. And definitely copyright it. Not the toot. Derek's. Don't copyright the toot, but Derek's script. Yeah, gas pains are bad. My friend's baby boy had major intolerance to most formulas. She had to order it from England. Oh, shit. What kind of formula do they have in England that they don't have here? Probably without all the fucking hormones. Bait Kush. Excellent. Oh, yeah. Laura can only do below 5 feet. So is the boners? Okay, that's enough. That's it. I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there. Okay? I see what you're doing there.
Don't remember signing on to this. I was once inside Hoogan until Dad gave him his heart-earned medicine.
Make way for Hoogan. Green suit on, yeah, I'm wildin', I'm groovin'. Your boy's looking tragic. My swagger is mad.
Okay, the alien stuff trips me out. The whole, like, there's 10 scientists that have gone missing. I'm like, sounds like someone's filming a reality show like Big Brother and they put a bunch of scientists in it. Have we checked? Have we checked pre-production on any bad reality shows? That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying that they didn't die or go missing. I'm just saying maybe they're on set. Maybe they're freaking out because they just found out Tiffany Pollard is about to be their new roommate. We don't know. But it is kind of weird.
Chick think I'm taking your bitches? It's honestly classic. Yeah, shut it. Defy the future limit. I need to point you.
Also agreed. Where is it? Tiff said it. Her too. Her and John. I like her. I don't like how they don't let her talk. And when they do, they ask her dumb questions. It's like, you have one of the greatest. Seymour Butts, Amanda Hoogan. Okay. You know what? He probably does. All right. Hourglass had a dog and he had to go across NYC to buy some exotic meat from Australia. That was one of the. Yeah, actually, you know what? You're talking about This American Life. And I was in, same for Hoogan. We had to get Australian meat. Remember, we had to get him kangaroo at first. Jesus. It was a lot. I mean, really think about it. When you have that many missing people who are all in the same job, it's like, is this a reality show? You know what I mean? Maybe they don't want to go to space with Gail. Maybe they're sick of Gail. Maybe they're sick and tired of Gail. Kristen Smart? Is that California under the porch dad or ex-boyfriend and dad, or guy who she went to school with and dad? Or is that another case I'm thinking of? Huh. I think they're searching their house, right? Like under the porch or something, if it's that case. Yeah. I mean, look, with Kristen Smart, to me, that's always been obvious. The rumors have always been, it's this guy and his dad. Everybody who knows her says it's this guy and her dad. It looks like it was that guy and his dad. And now they're saying, hey, it was that guy and his dad. I mean, they need to be, they should have been doing that a long time ago. That's what sucks, is they wait so long and then they're like, why didn't we find any fucking evidence? In the Heidi Seaman case, they didn't raid the main suspect's house until 6 years later. And then he used that to, this is why I'm innocent. Yeah, you had a long fucking time before like all your shit was took. I mean, it's gonna be really hard to find out. I hope they fucking find something. That poor girl, dude. And they not only did they take forever to get, but the probable cause hearings for them are a nightmare. And I'm not sure what Cali's laws are, but there's some places where like you don't just get unlimited probable cause hearings. So they have to be really careful. They have to have a judge that'll like take it seriously, sign off on it. And also it has to be reasonable so they don't get sued. Fuck. I just hope that they're okay. I hope that her family's okay. You know what I mean? I hope that they find something. There's got to be something. There's got to be some. Yeah, she was never recovered. And there's got to be some evidence. But the thing is, it's been so long. This is a case for Kelly. We got to get Kelly from Cold Justice. Kelly and Yolanda could nail that case. They could lock it down. This is exactly why it took so long. I've been staying very up to date over the past 2 days. Chris, who did the Yobi is doing an amazing job. Okay. I'm going to have to look into that. It seems like you don't think you know this case. We'll talk about it. We'll go over it. That's a really tough case because you have a high school girl she was in high school, right? Or was she right into college? It's been a while since I've looked at it. That's an old case. Missing, potentially murdered. I mean, obviously, and they can't there's an ex who's, I don't even know if he was an ex, right? Was he her ex or was he a guy that it was Cal Poly U? Yeah, she was really young. Didn't he have like a crush on her and he had a weird dad? I'm going to have to go back and look into it again. But it was sad because everybody's kind of always known like, hey, you need to be looking here. And just getting the police to make a move on it was difficult. It was really difficult. All right, I'm going to let this finish. And then we're never going to get through the song. The whole episode's going to be getting through this song.
Shout out to Dad in the Pharaoh chat. Ernie, Birdie, Mitty, Claudia, Tiff, Darlene. Wish I could fit everyone into this song. Yeah, Amra, Tish, Toms, Stephen, Satan, damn it, Kevin.
And you know what sucks about that is that I'm not gonna say, ooh, bug, get out of here, fruit fly. There's San Luis Obispo. It's up there by where I was talking about Cambria the other day. When you're going to Cambria, you got to pass through San Luis Obispo. Is that before Santa Barbara or after? I remember there's Malibu, San Luis Obispo, Santa Barbara, and then you get to the mountains, I believe. And then you get into where the moon rocks and stuff are. Yeah. So that weirdo dude, right? This is a very similar situation, believe it or not, to the yogurt shop murders in a way, with one of the reasons that one of the 4 were convicted was that one of the guys was, I wouldn't say it's a reason, but there's a witness who was very concerned. She's actually one of my friends who, and again, these guys are innocent. They didn't do it, but one of them had kind of a history of doing weird shit like that. And I wouldn't say weird, like doing nefarious shit. Being like, if you pass out at a party, look out for that one type of thing. And in this case, all of them got convicted of murder, and that was a main selling point was, even kids in his class think this, that, and the other, So I think with Kristen Smart's case, they have to be very, very careful, because it's like, you don't want to convict someone of murder or accuse them if they were like a creepy kid or creepy dude when they were younger. And, if he really did those things, then he should be convicted of those things, But also it does lead to the potential that he had a lot to do with that. And I think he did. I remember when I first watched some shit about it and read about it, it was like, oh, that guy. And the situation with the lack of cooperation from some people was very concerning. There were a lot of rumors back in the day that the police were covering for whoever the suspect was. And that was crazy. He was found guilty? Oh shit, good. Good. God, it's been so long since I looked at that case. He got convicted for real? Yeah, I have not kept up with it like you have. Okay, that's right. So, and oh, wow. Yeah, Scott Peterson. And I remember because there was another one. So there was the cop, and then there was Lacey's husband, and then there was Kristen Smart case. Those 3 kind of go, couldn't remember how they were connected. They kind of go hand in hand. And it's because people always get Peterson confused with the other one, right? And then the Scott Peterson you're talking about, Lacey's husband, they always intermingle those in Kristen's. Interesting. And then there was like this whole situation where there was a robbery job gone bad in the neighborhood, and people were trying to blame that. He's exhausted all his appeals, got shanked in prison. Well, good. Fuck him. I didn't know you know what? You're right, because that's when they searched the porch, wasn't it? It was COVID. It was after COVID. I didn't realize they convicted him. Damn. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Good. But yeah, they had to be careful with all that shit still. Like, and I do wonder, do you think, I mean, did his dad have any connections with the police? I'm not sure. Like, or was he? Like, there was something going on with his dad and, like, I don't know, people covering up. I probably shouldn't speak on that case until I do my update. I had no idea that they even convicted that kid. So now they're searching the mom's yard. Yeah, it was the dad's porch. I thought they were, so they're not searching the porch again. Okay. That's crazy. That is so great. There you go. He had some weird connection to the police, and people were saying San Luis Obispo police were so like corrupt and shit. And I was like, I don't fucking know. But I do remember seeing an episode of Cops, where the San Luis Obispo police kicked down a door and they just, they're just fucking crazy. And then in the next scene, it was the Selena police, and they're like, Selena police, come out with your arms up. And it was just a very fucking crazy difference in how both of the cops acted. Was it one of the dudes accused of being in on it, lurking around during the search of the dad? There was something weird with that. Or wasn't it the brother's friend? Ruben was the dad. I thought that they were going to take the fucking dad to jail. Is he dead or is he alive? What's going on with Rubes? I feel like he helped cover it up or something. Yeah, I'm going to have to look that up. Look up more of what's going on. I have not been as updated. He was watching him search in his car in the road. That's holy shit. And what do they always say? They're always like, they're going to return to the crime scene. Yep, they shouldn't. But the problem is some people have the same fucking names. What do you do? He was found not guilty. That's so bullshit. That's such bullshit, dude. The son didn't own the house. You know what I mean? It's his house. Take some culpability, for fuck's sake. What's going on with that creepy kid who killed his stepson? Oh, God. I believe he's been charged, right? I believe it's like murder and sexual assault or something. They were insinuating that it had to do with there was a sexual element to it, which everyone was unsure of and arguing about for a while, and I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I think he got charged with murder. And I think so. He's technically still a juvenile. Are they trying him as an adult in Florida? Is it Florida? I know he got charged. This episode's just kind of a discussion, okay? But the next one, we're going to do a lot of case updates because I need to get updated on some stuff. There's no way. Is he out on bail? Fuck. We're going to be doing the ankle monitor shit, but the problem with that is, you know, he can still go places, and until they figure out, I don't know exactly how it is in Florida, but they need to figure out a system, because if they're monitoring him on an ankle monitor, it doesn't do shit. It's not like if he's on house arrest or something, he exits the house, it's going to be me, right? But depending on the monitoring system, there's some where it's literally just he's allowed to do whatever. And then if he gets caught doing something, or if they go to check his monitoring to see where he's been, there has to be, it's not like it triggers an alert like if you're on house arrest. So that's kind of scary. And they do the same with sex offenders here. So technically they could reoffend. They could be within a school. They could be out past curfew. And even though they have the monitor on, nobody really knows unless the PO actually goes in and looks. Yeah. And there's a guy here, Kevin Wagyu Spec, who cut his monitor off after killing a girl right up the road from me, Catherine Dreyer. He beat the hell out of her, killed her, fled. Stupid idiot fucking Travis County judge still was like, you know what, I'm going to give him bail, even though he definitely murdered her. He called the cops when he fled from murdering her and essentially confessed. Then they ended up catching him. I think it was in Mississippi, brought him back. And then the judge let him out on bail, but also said, put a monitor on him. He'll be fine. What did he do? He cut it the fuck off and he took off again. And they still haven't found him. Kevin Wagyu Spec. It was a horrific. Catherine was a very sweet girl. She was actually in one of the true crime groups I was in. She's a very, very sweet girl. He didn't have one on. That's crazy. That is crazy. They better do something. They need to do something. They need to stop putting. Why are you even getting an ankle monitor if it's not going to do anything? They need to treat that shit like seriously. Ugh. Seem to avoid all that by letting the defendants have extended dental work. Oh fuck. Okay, we're gonna let the song finish finally.
You wrong, ladies. You don't gotta get all bent. Hoogan's more fresh than 50 Cent. You might not think he's cool, you might not think he's nifty, but Hoogan don't count. John Jones at 50, we out.
He said it. We out.
The Dow is at 50, and the Spurs just won against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Woo, 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 woo. Also, I canceled my premium subscription. I let it lapse. Times were hard. I'll get it back next week when I get paid. Oops. We're skipping the ads.
I'm writing an essay on cats.
This app.
Cats in art history.
Oh,
I'm an
shit.
art history major, and this final is due.
Okay, well, maybe you think another job. Okay, well, that's not at all what I wanted to show you guys. This is not what I wanted to show you guys. Let's remove Pat McAfee show. Okay, I don't know how that happened. At this point, is it just doing my play? Okay, well, I accidentally hit forward. Let's go back to the playlist, please. Yep, pause that. Okay, and here we go. I have a funny video I'd like to show you. Okay. It's about funny Scottish memes. Funny Scottish memes. I know. Listen, it's been hard time, this Dusty Road says, okay? I did that thing. Okay. I'm not going to pimp this because it is bad. Don't get it. It's this thing called Albert. And I was trying to get it to track my finances so that it'll like auto set up a savings for you and put specific amounts in specific places, which seems great, right? So it's like, I want to invest in my website, the missing persons thing. So every month I want X amount to go here. And every month and some fucking wires got crossed. Okay. Albert is kind of fucked. It charges you a lot. Didn't know that. And yeah, it was just, but the one cool thing about it is it showed me all my subscriptions that I've been getting charged for every month, every week, like whatever. If it's auto bill pay, automatic subscription. Guys, I had like over $400 in subscriptions that have been going on for I don't know how fucking long. Some of them were for the same thing twice. The Amazon Prime fucking grocery. 3 times a month, I was getting charged $9.99. It's $30 a month for service I haven't used in over a year. And that's why they make those things where they're like, we're going to fucking find out what you're getting. A gym membership that I thought was canceled 4 years ago, still paying for it. Had no fucking idea. I was pissed off. I was really pissed off. Another thing was Prime, the fucking YouTube Premium, all these things. Okay, yeah, the ADHD tax. Also, hello, Auntie Ree, nice to see you. It's a Miguel, but yeah, it was. And so, look, the Albert app ruled because it showed me that, but it sucked because it charges you and it sends you just get so many solicits. I got solicited like a motherfucker. All right. So I went through. I got it down to like $30 a month, but I got a little ahead of myself. I was like, I can get rid of this. We don't fucking need this. Who needs to breathe? Like all these things. And then I went a little lower. I just got rid of everything. And then I was like, okay, that's overboard. And now I'm starting to see why. I was like, I don't need YouTube Premium. I can be patient for 3 seconds. And then I was about to go live and I realized, oh, fuck. I don't want to show people ads all the time. Hello, C. Smith. Hello. Nice to see you. Hello, Auntie Ray. It's so good to see everybody here. It's so nice. Okie dokie. Yeah, go through your bank statements every month. It's crazy. Yeah, $3 a month to Microsoft. Do you know what it's for? I'm paying $1.99. I was paying $1.99 to Google 6 times. $6.99 charges a month. I was like, what is this for? For space. These are for accounts I no longer use. So I just had to go through spreadsheets. I'm paying $10 a month for spreadsheets. You don't understand. It's bad. No, in all seriousness, subscriptions are out of control. I did that. I panicked. I was like, I'm getting rid of all this shit. And I did. And it felt great. And Oh my, like I was shaking. I was like, that's almost like that's a good chunk of rent. Like, what, dude? I think the worst are honestly StreamYard. Though StreamYard, this shit, it's like when I got it, I think it was 19, and now it's like 50. Like, it's really crazy. Dude, exactly. Google. Why are they doing that? So I had to take everything off. Okay. Some of them are good and some are bad. Here's the thing. Incogni, I'm not sure about. I haven't tested it. Aura, I've tested. So some of those, they do a great job. They will get your data down, but the problem is sometimes they don't, but they try, right? But every time they offer it, like in an ad or something, they're like, you know what I mean? We're gonna make sure that your shit doesn't pop up on people finder sites. But then you go look yourself up and you're still on people finder sites. They're like, we work with the best, we work with the most, we work with the biggest. But then you look and it's like, yeah, they got me off white pages, but what about Radarist? What about That's Them? What about all these? All this shit that they promise, there's kind of filtration system based on who they can work with. You know what I mean? Because to do it on your behalf, to legally request that something be taken down or to do it within policy, it's really simple on Google Maps. You don't even have to be logged into your account. You could just go to the map, type in your address, go to the bottom, the right-hand corner, and you can make them blur your house, but you can get them to blur anybody's house. They don't ask for like ID or anything like that. They'll just do it. Now, when it comes to stuff like your personal information, your address, your phone number, and all that, yeah, they can request it on your behalf, but sometimes the policy is you have to prove that you are them. Like, prove that you are the person who you are speaking on behalf of. And in that case, they can't do that. So even though they claim to be good at that, they're not really the best at that part of it. So if that's the part that intrigues you, which for me seemed like the best selling point, I would recommend, just to be safe, doing it on your own. You could do it for free. Takes a couple of hours. Just go find yourself on all the sites. Put your name in parentheses. Maybe put your phone number next to it in quotes. Sorry, same quotes, full name, quotes, your phone number, your address, whatever. See what pops up. Go through bit by bit at the very bottom. Go to take my information off. Now you've saved money on that shit. Because here's another thing. They don't maintain and go back and keep rechecking. You know, it's something where it's like, if it pops up and it's one of the companies that we work with. So for that sake, not so good. The other thing that I don't like about them is they collect your data. Their job is to protect you from other people collecting your data, but they collect it. And sure, they can stop your data from being sold to certain sites. They can protect you from that. But the second you end a subscription with them, they're now selling your data. So it's just really important that if you're going to pick one, stick with it long term. I think the best benefit of those is probably the ID theft protection, alerting you of breaches, stuff like that. Even then, that's something that you could do yourself, but that's also something that's built into Google. Google should alert you when you've been breached. In fact, it almost always does across all platforms. If you have logged into any accounts on your Chrome browser. So if you have Chrome, you know, that's the good news about that. You're kind of paying for protection you already have and a couple of things you could do manually. Do I think they're bad? Not really. Not if you want to get something all inclusive. You know what I mean? But they are kind of bad if you're expecting too much. Yeah, Google Sheets, you can track your spending on them. I know that some people like to use different things like Excel and all these, but spreadsheets are a good way. Good way. Also, yeah, do love spreadsheets. But yeah, so long story short, with Aura and stuff, you really gotta consider what you're paying for. Like, if you're paying for something because you don't want your data to be sold, you might be wasting your money because there's always workarounds and they're collecting your data. Excuse me. If you're paying for something, now I have ice in my mouth, disgusting. If you're paying for something because you don't want your name and your address and phone number out there to the public. That's kind of something that you can do yourself. If you are getting it because you've had your identity stolen and you're looking for the identity theft protection element of it and some service that's going to be all inclusive on what to do to get it back or to track down who did it, those are really good. Or at all, those are great for that sort of stuff. Also, alerting you of breaches, very great for that sort of stuff. You could always go check on your own, but you got to be careful. Also, yes, and I'm about to show you guys something cool. Let me show you something cool. True, but also for lawyers. Mainly for lawyers. So not as threatening as like the whole public, right? Dude, don't even get me started. I have an ex from over a decade ago that every couple of years I get a call from a bail bondsman, or I get an alert. This account has been breached. And I just know it's him. He fucks with everybody. He's a piece of shit. He's an ex-drug addict, or he's my ex, but he's a drug addict and kind of a con man. But every once in a while, that shit pops up and I'm just like, oh my God, I don't talk to him. I don't know him anymore. Please leave me alone. Let me tell you something. Breach passwords are a thing. Okay. And you want to talk about long game pronks? Some people are in it to win it. Some people are in it till the day you die. So just always change your passwords. Also, been having them all day. Trying my best not to choke right now on my own spit. Hello, turd. Nice to see you. Yeah, basically you have to pay them forever. That's what sucks about it. And the entire time they're still collecting your data. And I do remember that, and I miss that. And I saw a lady write a check the other day at a store, and I was blown away. The clerk was like, I don't know what to do with this. And I asked her how old she was. She said she was 22. She'd never seen it. She's like, I've never seen anyone write a check my whole life. I was like, that's fucking crazy. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. Life insurance people. There's a couple of other businesses, or I guess there's a couple of people who have access to it. Let's just say that. But it's not it's not necessarily open source to everyone. You got to do shit to get there. Okay. I'm going to show you guys something cool. All right. I shouldn't say only, mainly. A lot of LexisNexis is a thing that's mostly lawyers. Or people like paralegal shit like that. But also insurance. Yes. Okay. We're going to look at this funny video first, and then I'm going to show you a really fucking cool website that's going to blow your mind. All right. And Derek just reminded me of it a minute ago. But first, let's look at this because this made me laugh. I thought you guys would like it. What's the best Scottish meme of all time?
Of all time. Stephen, I thought you were dead.
Stephen! I thought you were dead!
Hocus pocus, there's a pizza on your focus.
Hocus pocus, there's pizza on your focus.
Okay, I've never seen these memes, and I was dying laughing. First of all, Stephen, I thought you were dead. I can't do that. Stephen, I thought you were dead. the fucking horse. Stephen! I thought you were dead! I thought you were dead.
There's a pizza on your focus.
Hocus pocus, there's a pizza on your focus. So fucking funny. So fucking wrong. Exactly. Waste of pizza. But also, I love their accent.
Hocus pocus, there's pizza on your focus.
There's pizza on your focus.
It's not funny, I've got school.
Got school?
Nah.
I have seen this one. Now, it's not funny. I've got school. Her dude, her fucking face is killing.
Nah, it's not funny, I've got school.
Stick's not even touched.
All these, they all sound like Patty Pimblett and Molly Meatball to me. They all do. Every single one of them. I love it.
Nah, it's not funny, I've got school.
Stick's not even touching the ground.
This. I'm dying. I'm fucking dying from this one. Your stick's not even touching the ground, man. They all sound like fat bastard.
Stick's not even touching the ground.
Your stick's not even touching the ground, man.
This is Mia with her stick. This is Heed and Mia, and she's got her stick she found.
He doesn't have to flush the toilet after. Disgusting! Disgusting!
You don't know how to flush the toilet after they've had a disgusting.
You don't know how to flush the toilet after you have had a shit. Like this. Fuck, I gotta go back.
Stick's not even touching the ground.
Yeah, where is Fuzzy? How do we get Fuzzy to come in here and pronounce these for us? Huh? True. True. And I will be seeing you in court.
Your stick's not even touching the ground, man.
He doesn't have to flush the toilet after. Disgusting! Disgusting!
You don't know how to flush the toilet after they've had a disgusting.
That's not a cash machine. That's a fence.
This
Sorry
one.
about the accent.
You're bad. That's not a bank machine. It's not a bank machine, it's a fence.
The Rolex one.
What? All right. That's not a bank machine. That's a fence. Jesus. The drunkenness of that guy. And also the fact someone remembered that meme makes me so happy. Dude, I had someone ask me, what is a juggalo? And I couldn't. I had to, what is a juggalo? Imagine the look on their face when I responded.
Sorry about the accent.
You're bad. That's not a bank machine. It's not a bank machine, it's a fence.
The Rolex one.
Yeah, how much that first Rolex set you back?
Is that Scottish?
Yeah, he's Scottish.
How much did that fresh Rolex set you back?
An hour?
An hour. Bye-bye, driver. Bye-bye.
An hour?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, driver.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
He got sacked, didn't he? Didn't he?
First, gotta see that one more time.
He got sacked, didn't he? Didn't he? For filming that, yeah.
That guy got fired?
Texans pay the price for
Oh,
A.G. Paxton's
wait.
failure.
Hold on, we're gonna watch this one. I like this one.
Exhibit A, Operation Fallen Angel. Girls trafficked, but A.G. Paxton was too focused on himself. Predators walked free. Call and tell
That is
Attorney
true.
General Ken Paxton, do your job. Put Texans first.
Dude, this wonky-eyed motherfucker. Can we pay someone to traffic him? How do we do that? How do we get him into sex trafficking? Like, how do we get him out of here? How do we get him away from my state? How do we do that?
Every day, 14 children die by gunfire. The average.
No, you guys know what time it is. You guys know what time it is. You guys know exactly what time it is. Okay, we got to get a refresh here.
They both run with a gang in their hometown. S-Dog says you need a gun so that the others know who is boss. S-Dog is 13 years old. T-Bird has been carrying a gun since she was 10. She says you got to bust
That
them
moment. Go back. When she says 13 years old, watch her face.
Kids say it is the only way to survive. Meet S-Dog and T-Bird. They both run with a gang in their hometown.
Right here.
S-Dog says you need a gun so that the others know who is boss. S-Dog is 10 years old.
S-Dog is 13. Girl.
T-Bird.
Girl, no, you're not 13 years old. Look at that face. Liar. Liar. That's not the bank. That's a fence. Okay, here. Here's what I'm going to show you. Then I actually have to dip. But it's been fun. It's been very fun. I wanted to do call-ins. Shit. Wish I would have had more time. If I could have started earlier, we could have done more time. But listen. My clothes were wet in the dryer. I had to restart it. It did the thing where it opened. One of them married her husband's best friend after getting a divorce and lives somewhere in the Northeast. And the other one is back in London, I believe. but I will try to get in touch with them because I would like to know. Yeah, people actually do want to vote for Ken Paxton, who looks like he's been kicked in the head by a donkey. Okay. Here's what I'm going to show you guys. This is a little piece of OSINT, and I am going to be updating the OSINT database with a shitload of stuff this week. But this is something I thought you guys would find so cool. All right, and I'm going to put the URL into chat so you guys can use this. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to do some true crimey stuff, and we do call-ins. We could split it. We do a call-in, Albert. A Mother's Day special? Let me see. All right. I'm going to put this up. This is called myretrotvs.com. Let's go ahead. And this is open source. Anybody can use this. And holy shit. Absolutely free. Live streaming. Incredible. So, what is this? Hey there, and welcome to my Retro TVs. Get ready to step back in time and relive the nostalgia of the past decades through these virtual televisions. I've created these sites as a tribute to the beloved pop culture and bygone eras, offering you the vintage experience of flipping through TV channels from a specific time period. Want to learn more about the features? Keep reading below. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's go. It's the 1950s. What do we got? We have a television. Now here, let me show you. Share this tab instead. It shows you you're teleporting. Okay. You're teleporting. And now you have a 1950s TV in front of you. Okay. So I'm going to move this so that you can see all of it. Click on power button to begin journey. Welcome to the 1950s. So here's the power button. Let's click it. Oh shit. Girl. And so now it's going to only play us stuff from the 50s. And not only that, you want to change to the next channel?
We are witnessing a biological chain reaction.
See that?
A geometrical progression of deadly menace.
You want to go to the next channel? They didn't have that load for us. Do you want to adjust the tint? Do you want to adjust the sharpness, the contrast, the color, the volume? Isn't it cool? So let's go to 1951.
No, that's the powder all over.
That's right. It's fucking Dragnet, you guys. Remember Dragnet?
Mm-hmm. Now, can you see or feel any of the powder when I put it on?
Now, down here, it tells you the channel,
Nothing there.
the episode,
now, let me
and the
switch on
title.
this lamp here.
So now we're going to go to 60s. We're going to close that tab. We're going to go to the 1960s. We're going to teleport to the 1960s. And I will absolutely... Let me put that up again for this one. And also you can just type in 60s.myretrotvs.com, or you can just do it like this. You just go straight to it and then you can pick them all. All right. So we are now in the 60s. Look at how, let me show you. Whoops. Now let's look at the 1960s. Did I see it was Derek's birthday coming up? Happy birthday, Derek. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. It is like Back to the Future, isn't it? You like it? It's pretty cool, huh? I Dream of Jeannie, Twilight Zone, all this stuff. All this stuff. Okay, so this is a 60s TV. See how the physical TV also changes? So you're getting the make and model from back then. All right, let's hit the power on the 60s TV. And you got these big knobs here now. See that? And we used to have one like this that my great grandma gave us. And it was in my room growing up for a little while. And I loved the knobs. Sometimes you have to put foil on the antenna to make sure it works. Let's go to this right here. Loading. Gomer, the would-be hero, comedy, Gomer Pyle, USMC.
I know, but I just remembered.
And you can just sit here and you can watch TV from back then, and you can actually filter it.
We got a big field problem, and it's
Summer of 69. Well, let's go to the 70s. It also kind of has a hard time loading with StreamYard open, but I think it's working. It's working pretty good. You guys can see it pretty good, right? Here, hold on. So this is the 70s one. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Bloop. You can hit shuffle playlist. Oh shit! I'm about to get fucking hit with a copyright music, people. All right, go here, and you can do the channeling you're up here, or you could do it down here.
And it was you who left my grandfather's book out for me to find.
Young Frankenstein.
Yes, so that I would. Yes. Then you and Victor were. Say it. He was my boyfriend.
He was my boyfriend.
Terry Garr as Inga.
So here's the other cool part. You can watch the whole thing. Like, you can literally watch entire shows on this.
As the inspector.
It doesn't pause very good when you have StreamYard open, but other than that. So you can go through.
And Madeline.
And you can watch shit from back then. This one's a trailer. Let's go to 90s. We got to go to 90s. Fuck all this. We're going to go to 90s before I go. But I think this is so cool. And there's a lot of sites like this. There's one, I showed you guys one for Radio Garden. There's another radio one I'll show you next week. Or sorry, tomorrow. I have a whole list of them. But on that one, you can hear radio from all over the world. But you can also you can hear it at that exact moment. Or you can hear it, you can hear specific things. It's kind of like this, but with radio. But you can spin a globe and you can also say, I want something funny and European. And it'll take you to that. You like it? You like it? It's dope? Okay, good. As long as you guys like it. This your birthday present, Derek. Young Frankenstein is the best. Also, I was watching Blazing Saddles the other day and holy shit, dude. Holy shit. And this is exactly like the TV my mom still has in the bedroom. Okay, let's go to. This is the music channel. And see how you have the little buttons here? Because you change the channel differently. Oh, why am I having Happy Land? Oh, I forgot about Peppy Land.
Find water.
Willy Fogg 2. Oh, shit, dude. I'm having goosebump nostalgia. All right, let's go to when Kurt died. That, and by the way, you did just see Hamburger Helper.
Live pictures right here from
Yeah,
Granada Hills
VH1,
Community
dude.
Hospital. This is an area where we had a report earlier from Diane Diaz. Hospital officials say they are
By the
maxed
way-
out here. They simply cannot handle any more injuries. At this point, it is 9:35
Hold
when
on,
we
we'll let it
update the
finish.
situation on the quake so far.
We have 10 deaths. This is
Turn it off. Okay. By the way, this has news on it, and you can filter to where it's just showing you news. Think about that. Think about that, how that can actually help with cases. How crazy is that? Let's say you have a case where low-key big Pappy Land fan. Yeah, same. I'm just like, whoa, it's like Mr. Peppermint. I'm like, what is going on here? Let's say you have a case like, oh, I don't know, Rex Heuermann, right? Remember how his brother got in that car accident in the 80s? I was trying to find news footage. Was there any news footage whatsoever of him killing that ex-cop? Like anything about the accident? Well, imagine that. You can go to the news. You can isolate, I believe, location on another site. I think on this one, it's standard, but I need to double check because there was another, I don't remember if it was the 70s or the 60s where you can actually isolate by location. But you can literally, you can see what was on the news that day. And some of the news sites or the news pieces, I guess, that they put up, the news broadcasts, aren't even available on YouTube. In fact, I couldn't find some of them anywhere. I don't know how this person got this, but there is so much news footage on here that is nowhere else on the internet, and it blows my fucking mind. It's really crazy. So I just thought that was interesting. In fact, the other day when I was going through looking at this, baby Jessica story popped up and I was like, oh my God. Like, it blew my mind. But yeah, I think this is really cool. I like this website, myretrotvs.com. I'll put it in one more time. myretrotvs.com. And you can watch it just like how you would anything else, but through the actual TV. Like, I like that it shows you the whole setup and that you use this to control it. It is a ton of nostalgia.
To internal disaster, we need
Granada
as many
Hills.
nurses and please come in. We need you right now. We need your help.
So you're asking people, other medical professionals, nurses, doctors, surgeons to
So
come in
this
and
was the
volunteer their time and
earthquake in
help out in
Los
the crisis
Angeles.
situation here at Granada Hills
And it tells
Community
you down
Hospital.
here at the bottom.
Holy Cross Hospital is closed and Northridge is closed. So we're the only available hospital in the area.
Fascinating. So
It's
over
really
here,
hard hits. We really need to have
let's
them
say
come
we
in.
didn't want to
As
see
many
any of this
personnel as
stuff.
possible. A lot of nurses too. We need nurses and we need doctors.
We'll just do news.
We need hospital personnel to help out.
4,276 news pieces. By the way, talk shows only. Are you kidding
Any
me?
more people with severe injuries that they're
Fuck
being
it, we're doing
diverted
talk
elsewhere?
shows.
Where are they going? What should we tell them?
Can OJ get a fair trial? Part 2. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, the Northridge quake. Crazy.
We're talking about a fallen American hero in this American tragedy. We're talking about 2 people now dead, families in mourning, 2 children left without their mother. And still, America.
Oh yeah, the OJ trial. Okay, what's this one?
Let me take
Bobby Sherman TV interview, February 1994.
The hair and screaming and yelling and chasing the automobiles. Does that ever bug
Let's turn it up a little bit.
Never did, Dick. I was blessed with some really nice fans, and they're still.
People say, yeah.
It's not that you've become a heterosexual. You've basically become celibate.
No, I have had sex with a certain woman recently, and I'm open to the possibility. I know I desire to be husband, father, and I truly
Holy
believe
shit.
that that's why we're all here. I have wonderful nephews.
It is like
and
Beavis and
nieces
Butthead.
that are really beautiful, and I regret
And
not
thank you.
being a part of that. I regret not bringing the grandchild home. And what I can do now, I can adopt children.
And if you were gay, you couldn't.
You know,
do those
it's weird to
things.
think
if I
about.
was gay, I could adopt children, but I don't think that
It's weird to think that that was a discussion back then. Huh. Like, I know that. But oh yeah, it reminds me of HBO too. Also, here, look, let's share this one instead. This is, which one is this one? Oh shit. Let me remove it and then put it back up. That way it gets the sound. I want to do the early 2000s one because so fun, so fun. But yeah, my retro TVs. I've been wanting to show you guys this for a minute. It's so dope. I'm kind of obsessed. Have I been watching a lot of stuff on it? Yeah. Yeah, I have. Let's go ahead and hit power. Oh. She Wants Revenge. Music video is crazy to lead to that. Okay. The old HBO logos were cool. Yeah, it was controversial in the 90s. When were the first MTVs?
Man on Fire, rated R.
Man on Fire movie trailer. What?
A robot cannot harm a human being.
Go ahead and you trust
That's not true.
You want to.
AI data centers, bitch. Are you kidding?
That thing threw somebody out of a window. Is that registering with you?
Yeah, this video killed the radio star.
There's no conspiracy. What this is one mistake.
Go back to senior year. 0102. Where's 01? Monsters Inc.
Monsters Incorporated. Rated G.
Fuck it. Wow, that is so old. I
No
did
matter
not
who you are,
realize.
when you
I
fall in
was
love,
old.
it always feels like first time.
Sydney, big night.
Watch Michael Douglas and Annette Bening, The American President, tomorrow night at 8 on TNT.
Remember when the president wasn't a psycho?
If I ever would make a film about cars,
Festival in Cannes official
cell
trailer.
phone, and
Wow. What is this? Oh, by the way, speaking of one of the monkeys, hey, with the monkeys, Mickey is doing a concert here in Austin, and everybody's talking about it. Should I go see a monkey? Hey, with the monkeys. I did not have sexual relations with that woman. Dude, yeah, that was a soap opera. I had to change it. Can't get sucked in. Can't get sucked in right now. So yeah, that's my retro TVs. I'm going to try to show like every live things like this. And if you guys like it, then maybe we could start doing that. Every live, I'll show you some weird site like this. And I think it's fun. And it's also like free TV. I mean, it's free. If you're watching old shit, if you want to watch Roseanne, dude, the soap opera, aka comedy show soap, amazing. I was 8 and I got gastroenteritis and I was vomiting everywhere and I could not stop watching soap. It was so funny. Soap and Kids in the Hall. That was my shit. The Monkeys Rule. Remember Hair? It's not also Fuzzy. Where were you earlier? We were looking at Scottish memes. It's not all American TV programs because there was some BBC on. Are You Being Served popped up, but that could still be American because in America, growing up on PBS, on our public broadcasting, they would play Are You Being Served? Is that the Bouquet? What is it? The Bouquet Residence? Hyacinth Bouquet. Are You Being Served? What was the other one? Mr. Bean. Everybody loves Mr. Bean. That was the best. The Young Ones. What was the other one that I was obsessed with? It was the one where Mr. Humphreys and the lady with the pink hair, and he always made pussy jokes. You've got to go home and clean your pussy. What was that? And she's talking about her cat, and everybody's, oh, yeah, Monty Python, Benny Hill, Tracy Ullman, hilarious. Yeah, PBS used to play Are You Being Served in the other one that I was talking about? The one with Mr. Humphreys at night, at like midnight. I would stay up super late and watch it. It was so good. Keeping Up Appearances. It was Keeping Up Appearances. Are You Being Served? The Vicar of Dibley and Mr. Bean and the Young Ones. But the Young Ones, they were the punk rockers. They were so good. Yeah, Are You Being Served? And yeah, dude, Vicar of Dibley was really good too. It was really, really good. I loved it all. It was so good. What's Upstairs, Downstairs? Benny Hill. Tracy Ullman, very, very good. Who was the Eeyore guy, Neil? Fuck, I don't remember. I'm blacking out on that. Damn. Yeah, 90s PBS at night, at least here in Texas, was awesome. It ruled. Ab Fab. Ab Fab was the shit. Ab Fab. Dude. Eddie. What's this sister's name? Safi? Sapphire, Adina, Patsy, Neil the Hippie. Dude, BBC's really good. It's really fucking good. Also, would still love to get a tiny Austin Powers in here on the channel, but we'll work on it. Neil, Orange Peel. Shit, dude. All right, guys. I gotta go. Faulty Towers. That was also good. Dude, when Ab Fab ran in the Olympics, they carried the torch and they had their champagne. I was dying. So perfect. Love those bitches. Love them. Patsy, she's your spirit animal. They took so many drugs. It was really... There was one episode where she talks about Xanax, and I didn't even know they had that back then. She's like, Safi, go get mommy a Xanax. We were very edgy. We were extremely edgy watching BBC. Good night. Good night. I'm going to go dry my drawers. Mystery Science Theater 3000 was the shit. I was pretty obsessed with that too. Tom Servo. All right, I gotta go, you guys. MyRetroTVs.com. Enjoy it. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. You're very good. You're a very good kid. You're all very good. And I'm gonna give you just a little treat, okay? Just a little something that I think you'd like. And it's a reminder. What am I reminding you of?
The Dow right now is over. The Dow is over $50,000.
And make sure that no matter what you do, do not be a. And make sure you tell Derek happy birthday. Last but not least, if you're gonna go bowling, make sure